wakes up. Mommy's in my way.
I can't. Where I want to put the table. What? I wasn't talking to you. Okay, which one? Gooey duck? That practice stuff?
Nope, I'm looking.
What do people next door know about?
You move out. Alright. I want to see what kind of credits I have.
This is one of those geeky videos.
What?
Geeky, nerdy videos.
I don't know anything.
Blub. Oh my god. Did you know there's grown-up movies in the adult section?
I know. Oh.
Including Blue Bloods.
Well.
Do you ever watch Paramount Plus?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew we had it.
What do you think? I don't watch it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I only watched it in the summer.
You're in
Big Brother.
summer.
Like all mammals, whales breathe air. They take a breath at the surface through an opening in the back of their head called a blowhole.
Yeah, it's called a blowhole.
Coming soon. Gasp as they figure out how to breathe the air. Shiver as they develop a way to keep warm. And struggle as they adapt to different environments. Witness the dramatic saga of marine mammal Sergio Don You know, in his newest epic, Once Upon a Time in the Water.
Mommy wants more time in the water.
Oh dear.
Let's go look
What?
for some marine
This
mammals.
is the spicy food.
There they are. See, we can find these orcas, killer whales, because they come to the surface to breathe. Now, orcas are mammals. They've got big brains.
And they live in the
much bigger
oceans?
than ours.
Mm-hmm.
And they're communicating.
Not the
They're
Great
always
Lakes.
talking to each other.
Nope.
So this is
There's
a
no
hydro-
sharks in the Great Lakes.
Nope. You're great
Yeah.
ones.
Set it in the water, and we'll listen to what they have to say.
Do you know what the coldest Great Lake is?
No.
Going up north. Lake
It's
Superior.
a microphone
Yeah.
encased in rubber. Are those clicks?
Lake Erie is the one at Cedar Point,
Yep.
which I
Wonder
think
what
is the
they're clicking
dirtiest.
Yep.
And there's Lake Huron. I'm not sure where it is.
Cold out here.
Lake
Summertime,
Ontario,
but the water
which is
is
the
so
Canada
cold,
side.
they can't-
Yeah.
And then Lake Michigan, which is
These
my
whales
favorite.
aren't cold 'cause they got blubber.
Your favorite.
Here's an experiment you can do to see how blubber works.
What?
Here's an experiment you can do to see how blubber works.
Huh?
Here's an experiment you can do to show how blubber works.
Hey!
First, coat one hand in vegetable shortening.
Vegetable shortening?
Ew.
Oh yeah. Your folks are gonna love this.
Do not try that at home.
What is it?
Make about
Cooking vegetable
this
oil.
thick.
We don't have any
Now
anyway.
wipe all the shortening off.
Why, can I do it for?
No.
Thank you. Now dip both hands into cold water. See, the shortening acts as the insulating layer. Just like blubber, it keeps your hand warm. Blubber. I'm a blubber lover. Get it, blubber?
Oh yeah. Whales, like all mammals, are warm-blooded. This water is cold. That's why I wear this suit. Whales don't have wet. Instead, they have a layer of fat called blubber. Blubber. Blubber.
Oh my god, really?
Yep.
Now, when it's time for whales to give birth, baby whales, they swim south where the water is warm, like here in Hawaii. See, then the baby whales can put on a layer of fat before they swim back north. And they do that by drinking whale milk. Milk! A large whale like this will drink up to 400 liters of milk every day.
Dang.
400
That's what I
liters a
drink.
day. That'd be 40 bottles this big. I mean, that's
So
a lot
how
of
much
fat.
I drink?
It's a lot
No,
of
it's
fat.
not.
Could put on a lot
Milk,
of
he
blubber.
said.
Blubber. Blubber. Keep warm and make the trip back north.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that way, right?
There's a lot of mammals in a city like this. Most of the time, they just go about their business and don't ask questions. But some of them get confused. That's where I come in. My name is Luna, Luna Van Dyke. It's a Dutch name that means warm-blooded. So there I was, regulating my own body temperature and throwing back a long, cool blue juice. That's when he walked in. He said his name was Harry Flipper, and he had a problem. With a name like that, I figured he had two problems.
I can't help it, Miss Van Dyke. I love mammals. Dogs, cats. I love them all. Thing is, I thought all mammals had hair or fur. Then she swims into my life. They tell me she's a mammal, but I can't find any hair. I don't know what to believe anymore. You gotta help me.
Easy, Harry, easy. Let me see that picture. Whales are mammals, Harry. They're warm-blooded, and they feed milk to their young. And look here, right around the mouth, you can see she's got a little bit of hair. She's a mammal, Harry. Hey, Harry, one more thing about your lady friend. She's still a whale.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Marine mammal flippers are a lot like our hands. They've got 5 fingers. Give me 5. Very nice.
He's
And their
high-fiving.
feet are
Yep.
a
It's a
lot
good
like
show,
ours.
isn't it?
See? They got 5 fingers too,
Oh.
but the webs
You,
between the fingers are a lot
Oh.
bigger. Coincidence? I don't think so. Anyway, that's why most scientists think that animals like this came from animals that lived on the land. And they went back into the sea because the sea is so rich in food. And they're still there, aren't you? Hey, you're standing on my flipper.
Oh, she looks warm. Very warm. Her dress? Oh, it was like blubber. I don't know who she should have.
They call it blubber, blubber, in the cold sea.
Blubber? Oh,
They're warmer than me. Marine mammal blubber, blubber with fat cells like jello. Keeping one forever.
Good show, right?
Beached whales in trouble. Next on Blubber Watch.
Take food into blubber, blubber under their skin. It's a thick coat that keeps them afloat. Like all us mammals, their kids drink milk from their mothers, like their land brothers, but in the sea.
When we burn calories in our food, we get energy. But we also get a little water. So do marine mammals. Please consider the following. Take a look at this. It's our butter-burning water condenser of science. Down here we have some strings acting like wicks, burning butter, which is animal fat. And the gas that's given off by the burning butter, some of it, is going down this tube, and it's got a cold water jacket around it, and that's cooling the gas off. And every once in a while, we get a drip of water. That's fresh water, no salt. So marine mammals absorb water right out of the
Flashback on my
animal fat
Facebook.
they eat. The fish. Of course, marine mammals.
Delete.
Can you see me yet?
Sure.
My name is Michelle Weinstein, and I'm studying northern elephant seals, which are the largest seals, and they're marine mammals. They're not like cats and dogs and other mammals that live on land. And they're not go to sea. And we know that they dive very, very deep and that they swim very, very far, but there's still a lot that we don't know about these mammals.
Try this.
That's that
Go
stuff they used
outside
to
on a
write
cold
or
day.
read.
Take
Right.
off your hat.
It's a workbook
Feel
on his
your
pack.
hand
I
get cold.
I
Your
got.
hat keeps your head warm.
This
So
was
does
Science
your hair.
Chapter 2.
Now, in a typical human head, you might have about
Of science.
100,000 hairs.
Oh, are you working
Well,
on
a
it yet?
sea otter has
Yep, I did
100,000
chapter 1.
hairs on every square centimeter of its body. Not only that, it has two kinds of hairs. There's stiff guard hairs on top, and underneath those are down hairs that can be filled with air and keep warm even in icy cold water. You know,
If you're a marine mammal, fuel can foul your fur. If the fur gets oily from an oil spill, it stops keeping them warm. When they try to clean it off, they swallow it and get sick.
Very sick.
Oily fur doesn't hold air very well, and the mammals can't stay afloat. They have to swim hard just to breathe. Oil slicks make mammals sick. That rhymes. Oil spills make them ill. Oil makes them puke. Oil spills make them ill.
Okay.
Oil
Thank you.
poop makes them puke.
We got the picture.
Here you go, lady.
some scientists think of polar bears as marine mammals. They spend a lot of time sitting around on solid ice. The rest of the time they spend swimming in the ocean. They spend so much time in the ocean that some people think of polar bears as sea bears. They're just like bears you see on land, only they live in the ocean. It could be that polar bears are evolving. They're adapting, becoming better and better at living in the sea, till eventually they'll be very much like other marine mammals. Now, polar bears eat fish mostly, but they'll also eat just about anything they can find. So I think maybe we should move off these rocks.
They don't eat people. At least I don't think they do.
Marine mammals use sound to find their way
My Nana
around.
loves
This is
polar
actually a
bears.
pretty good show. I'm surprised you don't like this.
Get 2 glasses and fill one with water.
It's weird.
It's more about science.
Back edge of a knife.
Okay, it's presented weird. Let me say that.
You weird.
You weird.
Now, stick your ear in the water-filled glass and do the same thing. Make sure you get it in the water.
God, I didn't know about
Only how
this.
much water it is. That's because water carries sound.
That's
Water
pretty
carries
fun.
sound.
Surprised you don't like it.
Marine mammals can use sounds they hear and sounds they make to find their way around underwater. It's easy for them because sound travels so well in water. Woo! Oh.
Ching, ching, ching. No one would go into my storage units without my permission, right?
I don't know.
Beluga whales make lots of sounds, like many marine mammals. And this whale in particular receives sounds through this part of its head, called melon. They can change the shape of it by squeezing muscles around here. And that way they can direct the sound beam they make. And that way
I'm
they
not
can
buying this
find
meal again.
things
This is
underwater.
spicy.
What did you get?
Steak and chihuahuas with rice.
I added hot sauce when you didn't work.
I'm kind of mad at Robin.
Yeah, I think she blocked me.
And me. said she would help me, and she was arranging something, and all of a sudden, never heard from her again. Not answering my emails, my texts. I can't reach her on the phone. Just like disappeared.
Get the shellfish, come up to the surface, lie on their backs, crack the shell open, and eat what's inside. Sea lions eat little fish. They swallow whole. It's only one more fish. You ready, Peter? Yeah. Sea lions eat little fish. They swallow whole. Some whales eat small things like worms, or big things like giant squid. They've got sharp
Ew.
teeth and powerful jaws. Most marine mammals eat meat, fish, and other things that live in the sea. But these manatees eat nothing
Real
but
weird not having a couch.
seagrass, and their teeth are made for grinding.
We'll get one someday.
Now, all marine
Alright.
mammals eat a lot.
Probably the next place we're at, okay?
Mhm.
If I could fix that metal frame, you could just twin bed as a couch.
Mhm. Oh, I
What
got.
the heck?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I got a nightmare last night.
Really?
Yeah, you want to take a guess what it's about?
Your dad?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish you weren't going for 3 nights, but at least it's not a week again. I'll keep track of your phone.
I always want to live with you forever and ever. That's my promise.
My promise is I will clean up and I will get better
Mhm.
and get income.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. To excuse me, I've got some hydrodynamic drag coefficients to correlate.
Is that it, or is there a new episode?
I don't know yet.
The paradox, you know. Why, tuna fish have
God damn it.
low drag.
What?
My stomach really hurts.
Much the same way.
I feel something pretty hard.
When was the last time you pooped?
Considering how wide they are.
Yesterday it was pretty big. I feel like rocks in my stomach.
Huh.
Allows them to move through the water.
That's strange.
Rocks. You mean like poop? Poop wouldn't be in your stomach, though.
It feels like right here.
Oh.
Science on DVD? Awesome.
Okay, was that it, or was there another show?
Let's watch the program.
I think that was it. This is.
I guess that was it. Although there's some science clips and a music video
Yeah.
and a demonstration.
We already saw that.
Science on DVD?
Was that it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up in a minute. I can change it.
Okay.
Let's watch the program.
Why does my stomach feel like rocks?
This is cool.
Gas, constipation, indigestion, or maybe even irritable bowel syndrome or inflammatory bowel disease.
Science on DVD? Awesome.
Or it could be anxiety and stress.
Let's watch the program.
I don't know.
Or you could have a food intolerance. Well, we know it's not milk. You've had waffles before.
No, I don't think
This
it's that.
is cool.
So is that it? Didn't
Yeah.
seem like there was very much on that DVD.
I told you I found pretty short DVDs.
Science on DVD? Awesome.
Okay, what's your next one?
Yoga for kids.
Let's watch the program. This is cool. Science on DVD? Awesome. Let's watch the program.
There's interactive quizzes and fully indexed chapters about science on this as well.
No, I saw that.
You did?
Yep.
I thought you just saw the other video
No.
about the mammals.
No, I saw more than that. Remember the guy in the cup?
Maybe that's when I was doing something else. Alright, I'm gonna go start working. You have fun with the TV.
Your TV.
Your TV. I'm gonna go check on the fridge there.
I gotta go bathroom.
Gotta go.
I'm gonna go poop. Maybe I am constipated.